time a week when I come here and do a live looking into your future. And the coolest part is anything I see can be changed. So if there's something you don't like, you don't need to accept it. The power is always in this moment and always in you. So come online, join us, ask your one free question. Let's go that way. By the way, about asking one free question, you can also go to mediapsychic.com, whether you watch this or not, and ask a free question. I do that, love doing that. It's how I serve. What I do for a living is how I serve. So just feel free to ask. I do not do conversations on Messenger. Some people don't seem to understand that, but I'm going to say I do not do conversations on Messenger. It is not private enough, and I just don't want to empower that. Thank you for being out there. Come online with your name and age. Also, I hope you're my Facebook friend or my Twitter or Instagram friend. If you're not, why not? I need you to. I want you to understand that anything I see can be changed. So every day I put out a positive intention. Love you to join me. Love you to join me. Also, I'd love you to share the positive intention with others. It's all about what we do to empower each other. Um, that's why we're on this earth, to make everybody else feel good. Anything I see for you, Taylor. Good morning, Taylor. You're the first up, so we'll be sure and get to you. Taylor, there is going to be company on your doorstep that I don't think you're going to have a great time with. And I need you to learn that you're not responsible for how others act. I need you to take a deep breath. I need you to be okay with it. But I'm just going to say a woman with a lot of issues is going to be in your house. Distance yourself. Don't owe those issues. Also, there is going to be a phone call, voice you don't recognize, company on your doorstep. So, got to get ready. You've got company coming all over the place. Company on your doorstep within 30 days with someone you haven't seen for years. Going to bring a lot of fun, a lot of laughter. By the way, your daughter and son are destined for you. If you don't want to be pregnant, you know what you need to stop. Okay. Next, we're going to Lorene. Hello, Lorene. Life is great. Isn't it interesting? Whatever you look for, you find. Um, and if you share share this, I always go to your web page or your Facebook page and tell you some kind of um, something I've read. I found a new author that I'm greatly impressed with, but she says, "What wolf do you want to feed?" That was the last one, and that's how our actions feed what comes our way. So when you say the world is great, amen, it will be. Plan on it. I do want you to know, I'm not sure if I've told you this, Holly, but I do feel some weight loss and some health improvements ahead for you. Just be aware of that. Hold on, hold on. I got this wrong. Got this wrong. Hold on, Holly, Holly. Oh, not Holly. Oh, Laureen, weight loss and health improvements. There's no Holly out there. Where are my Hollies? Anyway, weight loss and health improvements all coming your way this year. But look for a reunion long distance that will be from the south. You're going to go south. You're going to have fun, hear things that'll help you understand the past. I feel very, very good about that. Hello, my beautiful Samantha. Samantha, I am going to tell you that you will be in a house by this fall. Um, patience is not your long suit. As a matter of fact, when God was passing out patience, Samantha, you said, I can't wait for this. Now to you is last week. So I need you to be patient. You don't want any house. You want the right house. I feel you'll have the right house in August. So take your time. Uh, just keep looking and enjoy. I am going to tell you there might be a unique way you finance it also. So be alert to that. Also, Samantha, while I'm at this, I do want you to know some insurance communication um, that you need to pay attention to. By the way, if you're a first timer, please let me know. When my alarm goes off, I start looking for first timers. Always want to get you in. Of course, it's always better if you get in early. Come at 12, then I'm sure to get you in. This is so joyful for me to do, and I'm glad you're all out there with me. All right, Cassidy, anything coming up soon? How about some sneaky money? Some sneaky money is going to be coming your way within 70 days. Just be aware of that. Don't forget my 10% on that. There's also going to be for you a phone call, a little bit alarming about an older female health issue. The whole thing's going to be okay. So put God there. It'll be fine. Isn't it interesting? All health issues are temporary if we choose to make them temporary. Just been through a health issue with someone I love. We worked through it. He's back to normal. I'm very happy. But the thing is, don't be so centered in the problem that you can't see the solution. So a health issue that is temporary coming up your way. Hello, Amber. Amber, I'd get your foot off the pedal. I think there's going to be a policeman talking to you about your driving. So I need you to be alert to that. And I feel very, very good about that. So watch your driving for a little bit. Also, Amber, I am going to say your temper sometimes can be a problem. And I'm going to say within 2 months, you'll be in somebody else's home. They'll say something that'll be like putting a match to you and you'll get on fire. So I just want you to breathe deeply and relax. You go from quiet to crazy in 2 minutes or less. So we need to understand you're in control. Don't be a reactor, be a planner. Okay, Mary, is your marriage fixable? Well, here's the scoop. And here's the scoop. You're doing all the work. You know that, don't you? There is no doubt he does love you. And I don't feel a divorce right now. But part of the problem, honey, is you don't know how to ask for what you need until it's overwhelming. So I want you just to stop that. I want you to be okay with being open to receiving. A healthy love has a giving and a receiving. So I need you to be open to it a little bit better. Just be alert to that, okay? The marriage is anything but over right now. But before you're 83, there'll be another man. So you can't use that as an excuse. Just want you to know, a little party coming out in your 80s. So plan on that. Hello, my beautiful Destiny. I love how you shared, and I love how you did it. Did you like the last thing that we did about being in control of your emotions and the little technique that it showed how to be in control? I love that. Anyway, Destiny, I'm glad you're out there. There is going to be a phone call not that one, by the way, a phone call from someone you don't trust, asking you questions that aren't real. So just be aware of that. Okay. Kim, pain in your right shoulder and arm. A concern or what? Well, pains are God's way of telling us we're not centered. Yeah, I have them a lot. Not being centered is an issue. The best way you can center is to breathe. Breathe. The best other thing you can do is breathe into the pain. Thank the pain for being there and helping you understand its purpose. Um, but I am going to say nothing really major. I would suggest you do more stretching. Um, that will help. That will help. And also work on your breathing. A little bit of deep breathing will be wonderful for you. Um, George and I usually do a breathing. We haven't for a couple of weeks. I feel very, very bad about that. We're going to get on it today. Samantha, didn't we ask you before? Answer that before? Samantha, your fear stops you from getting what you want. You need to stop fearing and stand in the reality of what you want. Okay? So just be aware of that. All right. See yourself in the home you want. See that inside like you want. Just be aware of that. All right. Julie, housework on hold to listen in. That's really good. You know, one of the things, and I'm glad you're out there, honey. Glad you're out there. But let me just tell you a couple things. You clean the kitchen, next meal it's dirty again. Housework is always going to be there. So I'm glad you joined us. By the way, Julie, I am going to tell you a trip to the water. That's pretty cool. A trip to the water within 5 months. Just plan on that. I feel very, very good about it. And there will be a reunion by the water. Okay? You do have a right not to work. I used to call myself a commercial worker. Hope George isn't hearing this. But I would stop, and when the commercials come out, I'd go work, come back, watch TV. Very, very bad. I hope they don't make you want to do it. Hello. What will the outcome be with your son's situation? There will be repercussions, but it is his to handle. You're a little bit overprotective, and at times you want to take care of people so they don't learn from what they've done wrong. So give him the power to handle it on his own. He knows you're there for him, Amy. That is wonderful. He knows you're a mother who cares, who thinks about it. He knows he can call on you. But there is going to be a repercussion for his actions. But if there wasn't, he would still make the same actions again. So just be aware of that. Kimber. Hello, Kimber. Hold on. Wait. Kimber, let me do this right. Kimber, you're 27. How many more children do you see in my future? I'm almost saying 2 more. So just go with that. I do feel you bearing 3 children. I do feel you raising more than you bear. You're a natural mother. You're very good. Just be aware of that. You didn't say how many children you have, but I must tell you, I feel 3. So go with that. Okay. Also, more children than your own will look to you as a mother. Plan on that. I feel very, very good about that. All right. Christina, there's my girl. So you're able to watch this time. I like it. And we're all going to have a blessed day. By the way, do you know why I like butterflies? I love it that you put it on there. Because what is that before the butterfly? The cocoon. The cocoon thinks, where the caterpillar thinks it's the end by going into the cocoon, it is actually a new beginning. And the struggles that the caterpillar puts in them while it's in the cocoon builds its flower color. So, isn't that exciting? We all think it's the end, and it's just a change. Christina, I am going to tell you that there is going to be company on your doorstep bringing you stories with the past that I truly love. I truly love. A lot of fun. Nothing to believe too much, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Love you being out there. Love you being out there. Hello, Sherry. It was so fun seeing you at the other day when you are having lunch in Council Bluffs. Sherry, I'm so glad you're there. Is retirement in my near future? You'll be retired by this time next year. And I feel very, very good about it. Also, I'm going to tell you that there is going to be weight loss and health improvements ahead for you. Just be aware of that. I'm also going to tell you you're going to be doing some traveling. Um, in the next 3 years, you're going to visit 4 states. So just get good luggage. You'll be needing it. Are the changes coming up for you, Diana? And are they good? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You know, oftentimes we fight change, and the only reality is change is constant. So I want you to flow with it a little bit better. Flow with it a little bit better. It will be fine. Okay. Holly, is my appointment today going to be well? Oh, your appointment on July 11th? Yes. Yes. Although, if the test thought it was bad, you'd be in there right away. They don't give appointments for anyone who's very sick. So relax. All is well. All is well, Holly. All is well. Jansen, hello. Happy Wednesday to you, my dear Jamin. Happy Wednesday to you. I am going to tell you, you will be standing in another's kitchen and laughing so hard you feel like you wet your pants. So don't go to anybody's kitchen until you go to the bathroom. Also, you're going to be doing their dishes. What is wrong with you? When you go visit people, you don't need to go in the kitchen, but you're going, and there's going to be some issues. Now, I really want everyone to, I read this really good thing yesterday about back pain and about pain. I'm going to maybe put it up on the website or on the Facebook. It talks about what is really causing the pain. And Louise Hay talks about this all the time. It is while she was alive. It is our thought processes that has the pain being there. So let's all work on changing our thought processes. Did you see my latest posts? How about this one? The best part about life. Every morning you have a new opportunity to become a happier version of yourself. I'm going to add a little thing to that. It's not in the morning only. And every day with every breath, you have the power to change your mind and be happier and choose to be happy. This one was from my church in Sioux City. I thought it was very, very interesting. The only one qualified to throw a stone didn't. Isn't that amazing? When you think about it, I'm so grateful for the faith that my parents gave me. And I ask that all parents give their children a faith. Even Sheldon, if you haven't watched that show, he's a scientist. But anyway, the other day he talked about how we need to know there is a God. Otherwise, the sun wouldn't stay up, the moon wouldn't stay up, the stars, the birds, the animals. If God's taking care of all that, he certainly will take care of you. And one more that I want to get to. Hold on. Let me see. Well, All right. There is always one thing to be thankful for every morning, to see the beauty of being alive under God's, I can't read this, under God's grace. Good morning. So, the thing that I teach really that's important is to stand in the attitude of gratitude, even for your problems. The problems are just temporary and they're part of the lessons you need to learn. So just stand in the attitude of gratitude for those. Okay? All right. Next, we're going to go back, and I believe we're on Deanna. There is going to be a job change coming your way by this time next year. Um, Also, I need you to be a little bit alert to the paperwork. A little bit alert to the paperwork. And good morning, my beautiful Holly. Wonderful seeing you. We said that? Yep, it's going to be good. Happy Wednesday, Jamin. I think we already talked to you. All right. Sherry, understanding yourself. Well, it's really interesting. I had a call today of a woman who's looking for a guy, and she just broke up with a guy, and she had two more guys that she wanted to ask about, and had only been with them 2 months. And she, in her mind, was walking down the aisle with him. She was moving out of fear of being alone. But if you can't be alone with yourself, then you can't really be with another. And if you don't know how to receive, you really can't be with another. So I want everyone to work on receiving. So, Sherry, I love that you're understanding yourself. Understand you're a gift to those around you. Self-criticism needs to go by the wayside. And when you have negative thoughts of the past, you name it the past. You name it the past. Hello, is that Katie? That is Katie. You feel like you need a change. Katie, when the change is ready, it'll come to you. There is, everywhere we are is part of our learning. There is a reason you're in that spot, and it's to learn to grow. I do feel a change towards the fall of the year. It's going to be major, maybe a job or a relationship change, but I feel good about it. You'll be prepared. All right. Our last one today is Tracy. Hello, my beautiful lady. On a positive change, anything on a positive change coming your way? Well, there is going to be words of support coming your way from an unusual source within 70 days. I like that. There's also going to be for you a phone call that is going to be from someone you don't trust, asking you questions about the distant past. You just need to say no. I am so honored that all of you are here. Please pass the word. I'll be back on Saturday. And remember that anything a psychic sees can be changed. Remember, the power always begins and ends in you. Remember that age is just a number. Just love yourself and love the Spirit of God that's within yourself. And forgive people if they don't know you and don't like you. God bless. Have a great day. We'll see you on Saturday. Until then.